Commissioner, thank you very much for joining us on Euronews. You are in France at the epicenter of the fires, devastating fires. What are you seeing around you, and what is the latest that you can share with us?
Well, I've met firefighters, I've met people who have been displaced, I've met authorities, militaries, everybody who has been involved in this crisis, unprecedented crisis. I went also just a few minutes ago by helicopters. I saw the magnitude of the disaster. 42,000 hectares have burned. It's 4 times Paris size, so it shows how important this unprecedented event, this crisis is. So, but yes, I've seen also a lot of solidarity, deputies, people, private sectors, entrepreneurs coming, helping people in need. So this is really inspiring as well.
Difficult scenes, but the community coming together. I wonder, however, Commissioner, in your conversations with the authorities, you have an idea in terms of whether the intensity of the fires will calm down in the next few hours, days?
Well, we benefit from a positive forecast so far. So yesterday it was quite calm. It doesn't mean that the fire is fixed. It is stabilized. What I saw when I was in the helicopter is that smoke's coming from the ground, and the drivers just called the central to say, look, we still need to be very precise and we need to act fast because some smokes are restarted. So we are not out of the box.
So to still stay vigilant. And at this point, is this now a wake-up call about the implications of climate change? Was this a wake-up call that you've seen in the flesh yourself?
We have regular wake-up call, and this one is maybe the biggest since a couple of years. But, you know, climate change is not knocking at our door. It is there. It is what we are witnessing today. And we need to change as fast as the changing of the climate, as fast as the climate is changing. And so that's why we presented a whole preparedness strategy more than 1 year ago. That's why we issued some recommendation last March. And that's why also we are stepping up our budget with 10.7 billion that we are requesting to accompany our strategy, because if we don't have the means to implement our strategy, we are going to lose the ground. And as you see, we are really in a situation of emergency.
Yeah, we see it in the pictures. We see it, if I may, also in yourself. I mean, it's very hot. Is this also a wake-up call to say more money is needed in the prevention? This is the new reality going forward.
That's why I'm the first commissioner for preparedness, which means anticipate all kinds of hazards. Today we are focusing on wildfires, but tomorrow it can be floods, it can be a cyber attack, it can be everything. We must be prepared even for the unexpected, and mainly for what is unexpected. And so we need to anticipate, to change the mindset. We were prepared for wildfires. That's why we started this season by prepositioning around 800 firefighters. If you go look back in 2022, we had only 200 firefighters prepositioned in Greece. Now we have around 800 firefighters prepositioned in 6 countries, coming from 14 member states. So, you know, they don't wear the same uniforms, they don't speak the same language, but they fight the same fires. And that is why we must absolutely develop more anticipation and more preparedness.
But nonetheless, Commissioner, you also know there is political criticism and public criticism that this is a commission perhaps that has gone too much into the industry, defense, security, and may have relegated climate too much. Is it time for a rebalancing? Do you hear, do you understand this criticism?
It's not the time for criticism, for controversies, for accusation. It is time for unity and solidarity. This is the emergency, and this is what we are seeing. When I saw the people helping each other, it is exactly reflecting what we are doing at the European level, with volunteers, firefighters coming from Slovakia tomorrow, and Romania, Germany, and we just learned that in the coming days, Ukrainians are coming to help France as well. So it shows the magnitude of the solidarity, and this is the only way to address this kind of big crisis. What we are facing is unprecedented. So there will be a time to draw the lessons learned, for sure, and but it will come later on. Now we need to fix, to stabilize the wildfires and to save lives, and to save what we can save in the forest as well.
So focus on the now, and the damage we've seen, it has been enormous on the land, but also the people. Commissioner, just a final question. However, we still hear in the political discourse in Europe questions about climate change, whether it's exaggerated, whether it's politicized. Some would suggest, look, this is just summer. Of course it's hot. What do you say to those?
The season has started in April. So the first country who activated the UCPM, the solidarity mechanism, was the Netherlands. So it was totally unexpected. It was once, the first time. And so we see that the season started earlier in the year, 30th of April, and we don't know yet how it will end. So we must prepare, we must to adapt, and that's why we issued a recommendation last March. We must change the way we are rebuilding, the way we are recovering, the way we live, by the way, because the climate change is now.
Those who say, come on, it's summer, it's hot, fires are inevitable. What's your message? You have been there, you have seen the people, you have seen the impact. Do you have a message for them?
They should come here and to see the situation. But I would like to add that it's not only France. It's in Greece right now, where we are evacuating citizens as well. In Turkey, who is part of the mechanism of solidarity. We helped Tunisia 2 days ago, facing wildfires as well. So it's everywhere. So we live on the same planet. So those who are skeptical should just open their eyes.
Well, on that note, Commissioner, thank you very much for your time in this difficult, but as you say, also very generous hour from communities across Europe. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you.